show you how to make the viral Trader Joe's Focaccia Sandwich, so let's get started with the video. These are all the ingredients we're going to use for the sandwich. I got them all from Trader Joe's and I'll have them listed in the description. First, place the focaccia bread on a cutting board. Then cut it in half horizontally. After cutting it in half, lightly drizzle olive oil on each half of the bread. Then place the focaccia bread in the oven to toast at around 400 degrees until it is slightly crispy and golden brown around the edges. While the bread is toasting in the oven, we're going to prepare the arugula. In a bowl, add arugula, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Then mix everything together until the arugula is completely coated. When you're finished, set the arugula to the side until you're ready to use it. By now the bread should be finished toasting in the oven, so remove it from the oven and place it back on the cutting board. Next, on the bottom half of the focaccia bread, spread an even layer of basil pesto. Then on the top layer of the focaccia bread, add an even layer of hot pepper sauce. Next, evenly spread a layer of bruschetta sauce on top of the pesto. Next, add a layer of sliced prosciutto, a layer of sliced capicola, and a layer of salami. Once you finish adding the sliced deli meat, add the burrata. Gently tear the burrata and spread it over the deli meats. Next, drizzle balsamic glaze over the burrata cheese. Finally, add the arugula on top. Next, sandwich the 2 halves of bread together. Then cut it in half. And that's it, you are all done. And this is the finished result. This sandwich is so incredibly good. I totally understand why it went viral because it tasted amazing. There are so many flavors and it's super easy to make. I definitely recommend giving this a try. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the viral Trader Joe's lobster bisque pasta, so let's get started with the video. These are all the ingredients I'm using and I got them all from Trader Joe's. I'll also have them listed in the description. We're going to begin by preparing our ingredients. First, dice half an onion. Then slice a cup of cherry tomatoes in half. And finally, chop up some Italian parsley. When you're finished, set your ingredients to the side. Next, defrost the Trader Joe's Langostino tails. Then rinse and clean the tails with cold water. When you're finished, set the tails to the side. Next, in a large pot filled with water, add salt. Then bring the water to a boil. Next, add your pasta noodles and cook them for however long it says to on the package. I'm using the Trader Joe's pappardelle noodles, but you can use whatever pasta noodles you want. While the noodles are cooking, we're going to make our sauce. In a large pan over medium heat, add olive oil. Then add 1 tablespoon of butter. Once the butter has melted, add a half a cup of diced onions and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Sauté the onions and garlic for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then mix in your sliced cherry tomatoes. Next, add the Langostino tails and season them to your liking. I seasoned mine with seasoned salt, Old Bay, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and paprika. Then cook everything together for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next, mix in the Trader Joe's lobster bisque. Next, mix in half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And finally mix in 2 cups of spinach. Once the spinach has wilted, add the pasta noodles and toss it in the sauce until the noodles are completely coated. And that's it, you are all done making your lobster pasta. All that's left to do is plate it up. After adding the pasta in the bowl, I added some Parmesan cheese, red pepper flakes, and parsley on top. and this is the finished result. This pasta was super easy to make and so delicious, and it only took a few ingredients as well. I definitely recommend giving this recipe a try. It's perfect for a quick and easy dinner. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the viral TikTok Trader Joe's pizza, so let's get started with the video. Begin by taking a Trader Joe's flatbread pizza crust and placing it on a tinfoil lined baking sheet. Then coat the flatbread in a bit of olive oil. Next, add some garlic spread. Then evenly spread it with a spatula. Next, add some tomato pesto and spread it out evenly. Then add some hot chili pepper paste. Now we're going to add some marinated fresh mozzarella balls and burrata. Tear the burrata into pieces and place it on the flatbread. Then add the marinated mozzarella balls. I cut the mozzarella in half and then placed it on the flatbread. Next, add some prosciutto, and finally add some pepperoni. When you're finished, place it in the oven at 425 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. While the pizza is cooking in the oven, prepare the arugula. Add some of the marinated mixture from the marinated mozzarella balls to the arugula. Toss the arugula in that mixture until it is well coated. Once the pizza is finished cooking, let it cool for about 5 minutes and then add the arugula on top. After adding the arugula, all that's left to do is to drizzle some balsamic glaze on top and you are all finished. By the way, I just want to let you know that I got most of the ingredients for the pizza from Trader Joe's. The only thing I didn't get from Trader Joe's was the arugula. And this is the finished result. This pizza is absolutely delicious and really easy to make. I totally understand why this pizza went viral because it is so good. I highly recommend. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this super easy and delicious Birria Ramen, so let's get started with the video. For this recipe, get your favorite pack of instant ramen noodles. I'm going to be using Shin Ramen. Now set your ramen aside until you're ready to use it. Next, get one package of Trader Joe's beef birria. Then remove the outer packaging and carefully puncture the film with a fork or a knife. Next, place the birria in the microwave on high for 2.5 minutes. Next, carefully remove the film and stir the birria. When you're done, place it back in the microwave and heat it for another 2.5 minutes. Next, pour the birria into a medium-sized saucepan or pot over medium heat. Cook the beef for a few minutes and then take it out of the saucepan. Once you remove the beef from the saucepan, place it on a cutting board and shred it. Once you're finished shredding the beef, set it to the side until you're ready to use it later. Next, add 2 cups of chicken broth to the birria broth. Then add the Shin Ramen flavoring packet and the vegetable packet. Mix everything together until well combined and then bring the broth to a boil. Next, add the ramen noodles and reduce the broth to a simmer. Then, cook the ramen noodles for however long it says to on the package. Once the noodles have finished cooking, pour the ramen into a bowl. Then add some shredded mozzarella cheese on top. The shredded beef you prepared before, some diced onions, some sliced jalapenos, a sprinkle of freshly chopped cilantro, and the wedge of a lime. And this is the finished result! This birria ramen was absolutely delicious. Combining the Shin Ramen flavoring packet with the birria gives the broth a really nice flavor, so I definitely recommend giving this a try. It's also super easy to make and really filling. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the viral Trader Joe's Dumpling Bake, so let's get started with the video. These are the ingredients I got from Trader Joe's that we will be using, and I'll have them listed in the description below. First, in a 9x13 baking dish, add 1 can of coconut cream. Then add a half a bottle of Thai-style red curry sauce, 3 tablespoons of soyaki sauce, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Then mix everything together until well combined. Next, take 1 pack of the Trader Joe's frozen dumplings and line the dumplings up in the baking dish. When you're finished, cover the baking dish in tin foil, then place it in the oven at 400 degrees for 35 minutes. Once the dumplings have finished baking, remove the tin foil. Then add chili onion crunch, green onions, and cilantro on top. And this is the finished result. This dumpling bake is so good. It is absolutely delicious and super easy to make. It's perfect for a quick dinner and tastes great over some white rice. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the viral TikTok Trader Joe's Birria Pizza. So let's get started with the video. Begin by cooking the Trader Joe's beef birria. To cook the birria, you have to let it thaw overnight. So make sure to do that before you begin cooking. Once the birria is thawed, you can begin cooking it. There are two ways you can cook it. You could either microwave it or cook it on the stove. I prefer to cook it on the stove. After removing the outer packaging and the film, pour the birria into a medium-sized pot or pan. Okay, look, I know it looks questionable at first, but I swear after you heat it up and cook it, it looks and tastes delicious. Next, bring it to a boil over medium heat. Let the beef cook for a few minutes, and then, once it's hot and ready, remove it from the pan. After removing the beef from the pan, reduce the heat to low. Next, place the beef on a cutting board and chop it into pieces. When you're finished, place the beef back into the pan. Once you've added the beef, mix it in with the broth, and then take the birria off the heat and set it to the side. Next, take a Trader Joe's flatbread pizza crust and place it on a tinfoil-lined baking sheet. Then coat the flatbread in a bit of olive oil. When you're finished, brush the broth from the birria onto the flatbread. Brush a good amount of the broth, but not so much that it becomes soggy. When you're finished, add shredded mozzarella cheese. Next, add the beef on top. Then add a bit more mozzarella cheese. And some diced red onions. When you're done, place the pizza into the oven at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. Once the pizza is finished cooking, add cilantro and sliced jalapenos on top. And that's it! You are all finished making your birria pizza. All you have to do now is slice it up and enjoy. This pizza was absolutely delicious, especially if you put jalapenos on it. The jalapenos kick it up a notch. I totally recommend giving this a try. It's easy to make and it tastes great. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!